In the news, President Bola Tinubu is set to flag off a three-step approach to the assessment of his ministers. President Tinubu presents APC flag to Senator Okpebholo, says party on the path to victory in Edo-Guba. Commercial Bank of Ethiopia glitch lets customer withdraw millions from ATM. In sports, Nottingham Forest docked 4 points for breaching Premier League profit and sustainability rules. This is the MLC TV Global News reaching you live from the city of Lokoja, the confluent state of Nigeria. I am Jennifer Odimayo. Thanks for joining us. President Bola Tinubu is set to flag off a three-step approach to the assessment of his ministers and heads of ministries, departments and agencies, MDAs, ahead of his first year in office. The aim is to provide a platform that will allow members of the public to make input about ministers that will be retained and those that may be asked to go, as the government marks its first year in office on May 29, 2024. Credible sources at the Presidential Villa, Abuja, told journalists on Monday that the president would have launched a platform on Tuesday that will enable Nigerians provide feedbacks on their assessment of each ministers and their performance. However, it was gathered that the flag off of the platform has been shifted to next week to enable the Office of the Special Advisor on Policy Coordination, headed by Hadiza Bala Usman, complete the process. Bala Usman had indicated that President Tinubu will drop ministers who do not deliver on their mandates. She had stated this at the opening of a technical retreat organized for delivery desk officers of federal ministries to train them on implementation of presidential priorities and ministerial deliverables in Uyo, the Akwa Ibom state capital. Usman warned that the president is serious about delivering on his promise to make life better and easier for Nigerians. The Federal Ministry of Industry, Trade and Investment has announced a landmark memorandum of understanding between the National Talent Export Program and Lab 4. The initiative, announced on Monday, is expected to create employment by outsourcing 50,000 jobs to Nigerians. The Minister of Industry, Trade and Investment, Dr. Doris Uzoka Anite, heralded the MOU as a major milestone aligned with President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's renewed hope agenda. Uzoka Anite said during the signing ceremony in Abuja, these initiatives cement their commitment to diversifying the economy and forging a Nigeria known globally as a nation of creators. Tony Okiria, CEO of Cybersecurity Institute of Lab 4, expressed his enthusiasm for the partnership. This program is monumental because it allows Nigeria to accelerate its talent exports much quicker. Dr. Femi Adeluyi, National Coordinator of NATEP, highlighted the program's innovative approach, emphasizing its potential to democratize the PBO sector and create a scalable model for job creation. The signing ceremony also featured remarks from John Dohan, representing the charge d'affaires ad interim for the United States of America Embassy, who lauded Nigeria's human resource at the nation's greatest exports. The NATEP initiative aims to deliver 1 million service export jobs over the next 5 years, boost foreign exchange earnings, stimulate economic growth, and enhance Nigeria's brand on the global stage. And on politics, President Bola Tinubu on Monday pledged his support for the governorship candidate of the All Progressive Congress, Monday Okpebholo, and his running mate, Dennis Idahosa, ahead of the September 2024 governorship poll. The President's Special Advisor on Media and Publicity, Ajuri Ungelale, in a statement on Monday, quoted him as asserting that APC was headed for victory to upstage the ruling People's Democratic Party in Edo State and produce the state's sixth civilian governor since its creation in August 1991. In 2008, Edo became one of 8 Nigerian states with off-cycle elections resulting from court judgment that overturned the results at least one previous election. Addressing a gathering of party stalwarts led by the APC National Chairman, Dr. Abdullahi Ganduje, the president said, "If you are happy, we are happy. If you are determined, we are determined. We are going to work with you." President Tinubu commended the leadership of the party in Edo for their effort toward the success of the primary that produced the flag bearers. He also lauded Oshomole, a former governor of the state, for what he described as exemplary leadership. 3 Ondo State governorship aspirants on the platform of the People's Democratic Party on Monday bought their expression of interest and nomination forms in Abuja. It was gathered that an attempt by the party to arrive at a consensus governorship candidate among the 9 aspirants failed. The 3 aspirants who bought the 5 million naira expression of interest form and 35 million naira nomination form on Monday were Adiolu Akinwumi, Olushola Ebiseni, and Otumba Bamidele Akingboye. The sale of form began March 7th and will end on March 21st. Aspirants have a March 25th deadline for the submission of completed forms. Last week in Abuja, during a meeting with party stakeholders and aspirants for the Ondo State governorship election, the PDP National Working Committee discussed the possibility of consensus and zoning, urging everyone to continue the discussion. In an exclusive interview with media men on Monday, a former national vice chairman of the Southwest PDP, Dr. Eddie Olafeso, disclosed that the attempt to select a consensus candidate had failed. He emphasized that all contenders for the Ondo State governorship position believed they possessed the necessary qualifications and skills. On his part, one of the aspirants, Akingboye, shortly after obtaining his form in Abuja on Monday, confirmed that the consensus advocated by the leadership of the party had failed. The party had fixed April 15 for a congress where its governorship candidates will emerge ahead of the November 16, 2024 governorship election. The Federal High Court sitting in Abuja has refused to grant bail to the leader of the proscribed indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, Nnamdi Kanu. The court, however, ordered accelerated hearing of the case involved in the embattled IPOB leader over his terrorism-related charges. Kanu, who was brought to the court on Tuesday, has been in custody of the Department of State Service (DSS) since his arrest in June 2021. We go on a short break now. We'll be right back.
Conventionally, elderly has been defined as the chronic age of 55 years old or older. It was also a general belief that elders know more of the past and can easily guide the younger generation through the present and the future. We also know that history allows us to learn from the successes and failures of the past. By studying historical events, individuals, and societies, we can gain a deeper understanding of the consequences of various actions and decisions, helping us make wiser choices in the present and the future. The study of history is essential to understanding how and why we got to where we are, either as an individual or as a society. That's why Malachi TV presents to you senior citizen outcome, to be able to know why we are where we are now and understand why we need history to guide us into the future. Studying history is more than knowing the date and day of significant happenings. Also, listening to those with knowledge will do us better. When we listen to others, it provides a personal opportunity to exercise our imagination, to understand life in another dimension, place and culture, as well help us to understand the world as it exists now. I am Avoy Unwogu. I will be your guide on this program, Senior Citizen Anchor, a program where we'll have the elders as our guests to engage, motivate, and to educate us. Coming soon.
Welcome back. And on crime, Ijoma Matilda, a sixth prosecution witness in the ongoing trial of the head of stakeholders unit of the Federal Island Revenue Service, FIRS, Emanuela Eteta, had told Justice Giwa Ogumbanjo of the Federal High Court in Abuja how Ita siphoned and diverted large sums of money meant for stakeholders' assignments to start her private school, Sure Start School Limited. Ita ran Sure Start School Limited while serving as the head of the stakeholder unit of the Federal Inland Revenue Services, FIRS. Giving her testimony during a cross-examination on Monday by defense counsel Paul Erokoro, Matilda revealed that the first defendant, Eteta, undertook some stakeholders' assignments and the funds meant for the projects were traced into her account with the payment narration. According to her investigations, it was revealed that same funds were sent directly into the account of the second defendant, Short Start School Limited. A statement by EFCC spokesman Dele Oyewale on Tuesday quoted Matilda to have told the court that the first defendant had paid back 17 million of the money diverted. According to Matilda, she said the vendors that were supposed to do the events have given their evidence in court and testified that the receipts didn't come from them. She further claimed that those receipts were given to her by one Daniel, who was a staff of FIRS. After the cross-examination, Justice Ogumbanjo adjourned the matter till March 20 and 21st, 2024 for continuation of cross-examination. And on the foreign scene, U.S. Secretary of State Antony Blinken has assured the Philippines, a key Washington ally, of U.S. support amid heightened tension with China. He reiterated America's ironclad security commitment to the Philippines during a visit to Manila on Tuesday. Friction has grown between Manila and Beijing in recent months over competing claims in the South China Sea. Blinken said, "These waterways are critical to the Philippines, to its security, to its economy. They are also critical to the interests of the region, the United States and the world," he added. Speaking at a joint press conference with Philippine Foreign Secretary Eric Manalo, Blinken will also discuss trade with Filipino officials, a senior State Department official has said. The visit is also likely to be seen as bolstering American support for Philippine President Ferdinand Marcos Jr., who has tilted towards Washington, unlike his predecessor Rodrigo Duterte, who pushed ties with Beijing. The White House also announced on Tuesday that President Joe Biden will host a summit with Mr. Marcos and Japanese Prime Minister Fumio Kishida in April. Commercial Bank of Ethiopia glitch lets customer withdraw millions. Much of the money was withdrawn from state-owned CBE by students, Bank President Abe Sano told journalists on Monday. News of the glitch spread across universities largely via messaging apps and phone calls. Long lines form at campus ATMs, with a student in western Ethiopia telling BBC Amharic people were withdrawing money until police officers arrive on campus to stop them. The student, who attends Jimma University Institute of Technology, said he did not believe it was true when his friends told him at around 1 o'clock local time that it was impossible to withdraw large amounts from ATM or transfer the money using bank's app. More than 38 million people hold accounts at CBE, which was established at 82 years ago. Ethiopia's central bank, which serves as the financial sector's governing body, released a statement on Sunday saying a glitch had occurred during maintenance and inspection activities. And in sports, Nottingham Forest have been docked 4 points for breaching Premier League profits and sustainability rules. An independent commission found Forest loses to 2022-2023 breached the threshold of €61 million by €34.5 million. The immediate loss of points means they drop below Luton Town into the Premier League's relegation zone. Forest said they are extremely disappointed with the decision, which they say raises issues of concern for all aspirant clubs. A club statement read, "After months of engagement with the Premier League and exceptional cooperation throughout, this was unexpected and has harmed the trust and confidence they had in the Premier League." Forest are the second top-flight team to be penalized for PSRO breaches after Everton lost 10 points in November, which was reduced to 6 on appeal. For the first time in recent years, Egypt's Omar Assar will be displacing Nigeria's Quadri Aruna as the best-ranked Africa player in the world. According to the 2024 Week 12 ranking released by ITTF, Assar, who made it to the last 16 of the just concluded Singapore's match, coupled with his victory over Aruna at the 2023 African Games in Ghana, jumped 5 steps up to occupy the 17th spot in the ranking, while Aruna dropped down by 8 steps to be ranked 19 in the world. Assar wanted to equal Aruna's 2023 quarterfinals record at this year's Singapore's match, but a clever display by Indian legend Sharat Achanta halted the Egyptians' dream as the Asian ran away with a 3-0 win to prevent Assar's last 8 run. But Assar's round of 16 feat was enough to improve his world rating as the Egyptian returns to the pinnacle of the ranking in Africa after he surrendered the top to the Nigerian some months back. Also, former world #1 fan Zhendong of China has been displaced by compatriot Wang Chunqing after the left-hand Chinese star defeated France Felix Lebrun to emerge as the new champion of the Singapore match at the weekend. Also, German legend Tinubu has started climbing the ladder of the rankings after his impressive quarterfinal feat at the Singapore match to rise to 26th place in the ranking, while Indian Achanta also moved up to occupy 34th place in the world. And that is the size of our package. Kindly support us by subscribing to our YouTube channels, Malakai TV, like and follow our Facebook pages, MLC TV, MLC TV2, MLC TV Yoruba, and Igbiravabe MLC TV, Instagram, MLC TV 2021, X handle, Malakai TV, and TikTok, Malakite_TV. For your event coverage, appearance on any of our programs, contributions, comments, advert placement, or sponsorship, please call or send SMS to any of our numbers displayed on your screen. Join Malakai TV online on weekends to watch our various programs: Saturday 7 p.m. Political Arena, Sunday 6 p.m. Women's World, and Monday 9 a.m. The Opinion. It is Malakai TV, reaching everywhere, informing everyone. Please be your brother's keeper to build a happier and better society together. I am Jennifer Odimayo. Thanks for watching. See you tomorrow.